guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I thought I would do a video on top 5 tips for those who are beginners wanting to get into fitness. Tip number 1, depending on your goal, you're going to want to train suited to that. If you're trying to gain muscle but you're on the cross trainer for an hour every day, you're not going to gain muscle. You need to plan out your workouts. This also helps for when you go to the gym, you're not feeling motivated. If you just go in and go, oh yeah, I'll just do a bit of that, a bit of this, you know, just some bicep curls, some leg press and stuff. You're not going to have a structured plan. You're just going to do a bit and you're not going to get the full workout that you deserve and need. You need to have a set plan so that when you aren't feeling motivated and you go to the gym, you're still going to go in there and go, oh, I still need to do this. I still need to do the leg press. So I'm going to do that. You know, you've got to do it. And so if you have a structured plan in place, you're so much more likely to get the results you want and deserve. So that is tip number 1. Tip number 2 is a very basic one that really can help out. Get your steps in. Now, if you're someone who has like an office job or something, you're not going to get many steps. Some people who work in like warehouses, they're going to get a lot of steps in, so they're quite active. I use just a Fitbit to track my steps. You can get any cheap old like fitness watch to help you with that. If you find one of those that has a pedometer, even on your phones nowadays, they do have a pedometer on it, which is what works out how many steps you're doing. You need to get around at least 8,000 steps a day. For everyone I give step count to is 8,000 steps a day. So this will increase your total daily energy expenditure. This shortened to TDEE. It's important to increase your TDEE, not just if you are trying to lose weight, but I think just as a function or human, go out for a walk every day just to feel energized as well. I find get into the nature, get that fresh air into you. Tip number 3 is to find healthy alternatives to your failures that may be tripping you up on your fitness goals. So if you're someone like me who likes to eat late at night and like to have like, I'm not a midnight snacker, but like at 8 o'clock I want to be snacking. So if you're like me, instead of going for the ice cream, then I would suggest getting other ice creams that are lower calories, or making your own ice cream, or like nice creams they're called, where you put banana in instead of, you know, tons of sugar. I really like nice creams that are made with banana. It's quite creamy, it's delicious, and a lot healthier, less calories than your Ben & Jerry's ice cream. So please have those. Those typical tubs can have actually near on your daily allowance. They have 1,100 calories. If you're someone who's trying to cut and you're on 1,700 calories, you get the whole tub, and then that's mainly all of your calories gone already, and you've got like 600 calories for the rest of the day. Another one, if you like chips, I like to have popcorn instead, so you can get those healthier popcorns that are less sugar and less butter in them. So I do go for the salted popcorn, but you can get the ones with less butter in it, and I say that's a lot better and a lot less calories in those, but it does keep you full. Really yummy. Another common one is if you're bored, keep yourself occupied. Just focus on working on yourself instead of thinking, well, I'm bored, I'm just gonna get another tub of ice cream. No. You need to just think, okay, well, I'm bored, let's just keep occupied. What can I be doing with myself? What are my goals? Or why don't I go for a walk, get my steps in? Another one which I used to have affect me a lot is stress eating. If you're someone who finds comfort in eating to balance out your stress, you've got so much going on in your life right now, make a to-do list and tick off that list. Get on it now. Throwing off your stress by eating is not going to help. Tip number 4 is something a lot, and I would say nearly all of us in the fitness world or industry, everyone who's into fitness has had to deal with this or has tripped up in this, and that is to avoid fad diets. Fad diets are marketing that promise quick results. It's either things like you have to eat 800 calories a day and then you'll lose this amount of weight. Sure, you may lose that, but when you go off that diet, you're just going to bounce back, gain all that weight back, and you're not happy. You're just building an unhealthy relationship with food. Some say that you need to do a detox cleanse because your kidneys need to cleanse out, it needs to be cleansed. Those cleanse diets, juice diets, they're not proper diets. They're not going to be sustainable for you in the long run. You're just going to feel cranky, you're going to build an unhealthy relationship with food, you're just going to bounce that weight back on once you finish, and you may even gain more weight. Scientific studies prove and shows that you can actually gain more weight from doing these diets, so avoid them. You need to just do a sustainable diet. It's just simply, if you're trying to lose weight, a calorie deficit. Stay in that calorie deficit, but you also want to have an end date when you finish that diet and go back to your maintenance. If you're staying in that constant calorie deficit, you're just going to be destroying your metabolism. Remember, this is a lifestyle change. Lastly, tip number 5, I think is quite an important one. Everyone is different and everyone wants to focus on improving themselves. Everyone in the fitness industry are doing it to improve themselves, whether it's physically or mentally. For some, like me, it's a mental break. For others, it's a physical, like they just want to have that physical goal. They're trying to get that physical goal. Normally it's a mix of the two, so it is a mix of the two for me. So just bear that in mind. When you go to the gym, if it's your first time or your first time going to a new gym, don't worry about people judging you or anything like that. We've all had to start out in one place and build to where we are now. You're going to be that person. Think about it. If you stay in that gym and go every single day for a year, a new person comes this time next year when you've been there for a year, they're going to be feeling the exact same as you. And you're going to be feeling absolutely fine, confident. So please bear in mind that's exactly the same situation with them. You don't know how long they've been there. They could have been there for a year. And you're thinking, oh my gosh, they're judging me and stuff. No, they're just there working on themselves, trying to just focus on themselves. So please, if you have gym anxiety, just remember that. I know it's still difficult, but just remember, they're not here to judge, they're here to train. They're not here to look at you and judge you, they're just wanting to train. And of course, everyone is different. Even outside the fitness industry, every single person is different. This means if you have a favourite person that you love to watch what their eating a days are, you can't eat exactly the same as them and train exactly the same as them. If everyone ate and trained the exact same, we would all still look completely different, because that's how our genetics are, how our life is, lifestyle works, everything is. So many factors can change this. So you need to focus on yourself, work out what calories work for you, what macros work for you, and what training routine works for you. My back would definitely build more muscle quicker just because it's more reactive, whereas my chest isn't that very good at that, and that's something I need to work on. You may have different things. You may have a very good chest that is very active and will switch on just like that when training, but your lats and your back don't. So we all have these different things. One thing that I'm really struggling with is building my quads up. My quads just don't want to turn on. And then other people, theirs just turn on straight away, just like that. So focus on yourself, and everyone's here to train and work on themselves. I hope this video was helpful and like factual for you. If you did like this video, please leave a like and subscribe. It really means a lot to me if you do so please do. Plus, I don't know if you can tell, but I've got a new camera. Can you tell the quality's better? Broke my other one on Friday the 13th. Typical, isn't it, on Friday the 13th? I'm not a superstitious person, but it was just typical. But yeah, I bought a new one. So tell me, what do you think of the camera quality and also the audio quality? I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please stay safe, everyone, during these times. And don't forget, please do not forget, before you end this video, like and subscribe. It really helps me out. Bye.